Hello children, let's start with the second part of this chapter 10, that is mensuration, and today we will discuss about the topic area. Earlier we have discussed about the perimeter. Okay, when we are discussing about the perimeter, what are the points we have discussed? We talk about the plane figures and what is the meaning of perimeter, and there we have come to know that perimeter means the boundary of that closed figure. Yes, so what was the length of the boundary of a particular closed figure? That was the perimeter. Now, when you have talking about, when we are discussing about the closed figure and we are talking about the perimeter, that means the boundary. So what does the inside area called? What is the enclosed surface of that particular closed shape is called? That is called that enclosed surface of a closed figure, that is called area. How? Let's take an example. Here I am taking one uneven shape like that. That line I have drawn, the length of this line, that is the boundary and it is the perimeter of this particular shape. So what is the area? In this case, this enclosed area, that area, this is the area of this particular shape. Now we want to know how can we measure this area. When we are talking about the perimeter, we have find out the length of the boundary and we have got the perimeter, but how can we find out the area? Yes, for that we have some way. Here you can use some square papers. That each unit, that all the small squares, we will consider this one as one square unit. That means the length and breadth for that each square will be equal and its area will be one square unit. Let's come with some examples. I will give some example from your book exercise 10.2. Okay, let's come to that question. Here I have taken some questions from exercise 10.2. The first question is from question number 1, bit B. You might have gone through your book. Here one cross sign has been given. So how can you measure the area of this cross sign? So for that I have drawn this square box. Here each square it measured as one square unit. So here how many boxes are there? How many squares are there? Let's count this one. It is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So for this one I have got 5 complete square. So what will be the area of this one? Here we can write the area is equal to 5 square unit. Okay, I hope you are clear for this one. Here no break is there, only complete squares has been given. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 squares we have, so I have counted and the answer I have written as 5 square unit. This is the area of this cross shape. Now come to bit number G. Here you might have noticed that kind of one diagram has been, one picture has been given. How you can find out the area of this one? So for these things what you can do, first we will count how many fully completed or fully filled square has been given. Fully means this one, which complete area of one box which has covered. 1, we have got 1, then 2, 3, 4. 4 squares are there which are completely filled. Now except these 4 you have some half filled squares. So these half filled squares, how many you have? This is 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 half filled squares also there. So what to do? First we will take all the filled square. So filled square, how many we have? Fully filled square, how many we have got? We have got 4. Or half filled square, how many we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, that is also 4. So when you have 4 half, so 4 half stands for what we can write? 4 into half. 4 half stands for 2. So what will be the area of this shape? So here our area will be, what we will do? We will add this. What? 4 complete I have, and by the 4 half we have got 2. So I will add this 2. That is equal to 6 square unit. This is the area of this shape. So its area we have got 6 square unit. Let's come to the last one, bit k. You might have noticed this kind of one shape has been given. How you can find out the area of this one? Again we will do the same thing. First we will count all the completely filled or fully filled squares. How many we have? 1, 2, 3, 4. So that 4 we are getting. After that we have 2 half. So 2 half stands for 1 completely filled. So here what I can write for this one, for k, our area will be, first is full 4, and then 2 half means 2 into half, that is equal to 4 plus 1, that much, that is equal to, again that is equal to 5 square unit. This is the area of for bit number k. Okay, these are the things you can apply when you are getting this kind of any shapes. Okay, somewhere you may get that some of the part has been given from a drawing or from a diagram that covered more than half. What you will consider? If you are getting this kind of any part, then that more than half will be considered as full. It will be considered as 1. But if you are getting less than half, it will be considered as not half or not a complete one. So we will ignore this one. When any part is less than half, we will consider it as it will not be counted along with the numbers. But if it is half, we will calculate how many half are there. Then we can change it like what I have done here. We have got 2 half. We have multiplied this one 2 and half, that stands for 1. Like that we can convert that half to full, and if it is more than half we will consider it 1, but if it is less than half we will ignore this one. So whatever measure you are getting on that case, it is the approximate area, it's not the exact one. Okay, so after that we will come for some regular shapes or like a rectangle or all these things. Let's see how we can find out the area in this case. Already you are acquainted with that square box, how to measure the area of a given shape. You will put it over there, then you will count the boxes. Now let's learn how, or let's discuss about how to find out the area of a rectangle. Okay, suppose one rectangle has been given of length 3 centimeter into 2 centimeter. That means length has been given, that length of that rectangle has been given 3 centimeter and breadth has been given 2 centimeter. Okay, so let's consider that each box, its length will be 1 centimeter. So how many boxes I have to take for 3 centimeter? Here I will take 3 boxes. Okay, 1, 2, 3. This is the length of 3 centimeter I have taken, and breadth has been given 2 centimeter. So it is 1, 2. Okay, let's complete the rectangle. Here I have completed the rectangle. Now after completing this rectangle, after putting it over there, that rectangle of 3 into 2, that length you have noticed both are 3 centimeter and both the breadth are 2 centimeter. Now what will be the area of this one? Here what we can do, we will count the completely filled squares. Yes, here you will get all the completely filled squares. So how many you have? It is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the area in this case you are getting, that is equal to 6 centimeter square, or you can write square centimeter. Square centimeter. Now I have written this one by counting, but for the big size you cannot put it on the square paper, so you need some shortcut. Here you might have noticed, if I am multiplying these two, I am getting that area. Yes or no? So in short we can write area of a rectangle, that is equal to length into breadth. Yes, or in short we can write A equal to L into B. Here you can see that when I am putting in place of L 3 and in place of B as 2 and I am multiplying them, I am getting this area. Okay, so what will happen in case of square? Let's come to a square. Let's take an example in case of square where the side of a length of 4 centimeter. Okay, so 4 centimeter means here from this box, each side of each square will be 1 centimeter we are considering. So in this case, what will be the area of that square? So first draw the square. What it will be, as it is 4 centimeters, so let's take 1, 2, 3, 4. After that it is, and this side also 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so let's come for completing the 4 sides. Yes, I have done. So you are getting that square where each side is of length 4 centimeter. This side is 4 centimeter. Yes, 1, 2, 3, 4. This side 1, 2, 3, 4. This side 1, 2, 3, 4. This side 1, 2, 3, 4. All the sides you have got of 4 centimeters. Now let's count how many small square boxes are there inside that enclosed area. How many you are getting if you are counting? How many, tell me? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So the area of the square whose each sides are 4 centimeter, it will be 16 centimeters. So here the area is equal to, when the side is 4 centimeter has been given, so area will be 16 square centimeter. Okay, so by that you might have noticed what happened actually that side and side, both the sides has been multiplied. So in short, what we can write, the area of a square, that is equal to side into side. Okay, here the side we have taken as 4 centimeters, so 4 centimeter into 4 centimeter. After multiplying these two, we are getting 16 square centimeter. Okay, so let's come to the exercise. We will solve some questions, and I hope you all are clear about this part. So let's move to the exercise.